guys, how are you doing today? On today's video, I'm gonna start it differently. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe to the channel because you must already have. But today I wanna start with the with the main topic that it is on everybody's mouth right now. And that is that Bitcoin went below the 40K mark. And that is something really interesting because everybody was thinking that, we cannot go below 40. 40 is a strong support line that we have right now. But it seems that that wasn't the case. It seems that for some reason, Bitcoin is going down. I haven't investigated of why Bitcoin is going on down right now. But remember that we talked on previous videos about this possibility. Remember that we talked about that when we're actually on the a week ago that one of the bull scenarios that we were explaining is that Bitcoin needs to try to go above the 50-week EMA. And if it can go above the 50-week EMA, we will be expecting to break the net resistance that is the bull market support band. And it seems that that wasn't the case. It seems that Bitcoin wasn't able to break above the 50-week EMA. And right now it is trying to, well, it is not trying, it is going down and it is going to, my theory, it is that it is going to bounce on the next support. And that is going to be something close to the 35K line. That is the scenario that nobody wanted to see, but it seems that that is the scenario that it is playing right now. And well, it seems that after that retracement, we will see if Bitcoin can hold the line and continue the uptrend and start finally the bull market that we were expecting, or we can say that we are officially on a bear market. I will say that the most probable here it is the first one, because remember on my previous videos that we have these extended cycle theories. So if you haven't seen the video, go to that video. I will leave it at the end of this one. But basically what we are saying there is that we had initially this theory that the Bitcoin cycle should at least last for 4 years. So that's what the last cycle lasted. It actually ended something close to November or December, something like that. Previous cycles are a little bit shorter, but right now it seems that it's playing now the extended market cycle, and we might be able to see the top of the market cycle until June or July or something close to that. We explained that on that video, but do not be worried. It seems that for the moment we actually were expecting this. Hopefully Bitcoin can bounce that next support line at the 35 level, and well, we can't do anything else. We just have to wait for it. But the most important part here, it is that what is Shiryo doing? Shiryo right now, it is actually holding up really great. It seems, as we already talked on previous date, we actually were able to break the resistance on the 45. We weren't able to maintain that line because, Bitcoin dragged us together with the whole market. If you can see all the main coins that you have here, and if you go to CoinMarketCap, everything is on the red right now. And obviously Shiryo followed along. So considering what is the current state of the market, we're in a great shape. We're currently on this bottom channel, and we have maintained on that channel for at least a month. We have been accumulating right here for a long period of time, waiting to explode and finally to go to the skies, to go to the moon, or whatever you want to call it. Because remember, if you saw the last video, we have a big, huge catalyst that is the Dubai Crypto Convention. So wait for it. And actually, today I wanted to talk about something else. This was not the main the main bullet of this video, but I couldn't actually skip this because it was something really important for you to know about the state of the market and what is going on with Shiryo and the technical analysis. But what I wanted to show you is what is going on in the macroeconomic scale with the crypto market, because we're seeing an adoption that without precedence. There's a lot of adoption in a lot of countries and a lot of companies that we have never seen. For example, the first article is that, for example, El Salvador Bitcoin wallet that is called, as I remember, Chivo, I mean, they already onboarded 4 million users. I mean, that is something really, really amazing. I mean, they're actually looking forward to to stop the inflation, to help all the people. So El Salvador is taking actually really huge steps, and the countries that actually adopt the crypto market are gonna be the first world countries of the future. So have that in mind. If your country is adopting crypto, that's gonna be really something that's gonna be really awesome for you. The next thing that you must already know is that Google cares to store Bitcoin and crypto. So that is something really awesome. Imagine that Google actually did a partnership with Coinbase and they are gonna start accepting Bitcoin. So you could, in theory, you will be able to use Bitcoin with all the Google applications. So that is something that is gonna be huge. That's gonna be amazing. So that's the other news that I had. The other is that this Bitcoin mining startup that is called Grid inks major deal with Intel. That means that Intel is gonna produce mining chips with together with this startup, and that's actually gonna help the the miners to actually be able to acquire an ASIC chip from Intel. I don't know if they want to produce something else, but this is something really great because you remember that there's the Bitcoin halving that is gonna happen in a couple of years. So maybe, and just maybe, if we can actually do something about the hash rate and improve the compute power that we are gonna have, I mean, we will be able to generate more Bitcoin than previous years. So that is just theory. I'm not a financial advisor or nothing, anything like that. But bear that in mind. That is something really amazing. I mean, we're starting to see amazing partnership with big tech companies. The other big news that you must already know is that Microsoft acquisition of Activision and Blizzard means for the metaverse. I mean, it is not only that Microsoft wanted to own World of Warcraft or StarCraft or Diablo or I don't know what else they have. They have Hearthstone. That is something a game really similar to Shiryo. So if you're actually prepare for Shiryo, play Hearthstone. That is a tip that I have for you. But I mean, that is the most bullish move that a company could ever do. Microsoft is actually officially getting into the metaverse, and this was a huge move. I mean, how much was this acquisition? This was something close to $68.7 billion, all cash. I mean, imagine working with briefcases of 68.7 billion dollars, all cash just for you. I mean, I can imagine that you can fill a whole room just with $1 beers, so a whole pool. I don't know. That is crazy. So, what that means for Microsoft, obviously, they want to expand the gaming division. I mean, they want to enter. They want to have more presence on the mobile divisions. But obviously, the most important part is what Satya Nadella is saying here. We think about the vision of what a metaverse can be. We believe that there won't be a single centralized metaverse, and there shouldn't be. We need us to support many metaverse platforms as well as a robust ecosystem of content, commerce, and applications. This means that Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard, or whatever they are gonna call it, may be a bridge for different or diverse metaverses that come up into the futures. That is something really bullish. I mean, if I actually invested in regular stocks, I will invest in Microsoft right now because my feeling it is that this is gonna skyrocket like crazy. Not only with Tesla accepting Dogecoin for buying Teslas or Dogecoin going to Mars. That is something that is not applicable for us. I mean, that is really cool, but it's not applicable for us. This is something that is gonna directly impact all of us. And the last article that I want to show you, what are the top brands that are actually entering the metaverse? I will assume that they're entering the sandbox or any other kind of game or metaverse like the sandbox. But For example, there's Adidas, there's Forever 21. I don't know what this is, but I will assume that is owns and managed Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, that is gonna be really great. I mean, there's a lot of shoes for that. You have Forever 21, Gucci, New Balance, Nike, Puma. A lot of them are actually sports and sneakers brands. That is something really interesting. Under Armour and Walmart. I have no idea what are they gonna offer. Maybe they will have a virtual showroom or maybe just customer service or something like that. But imagine having a a catwalk, a Gucci catwalk within the metaverse. That's gonna be something really amazing that you can actually buy lingerie with your Gucci bags or something. I don't know why they sell. I mean, I haven't entered to a Gucci store in a while, but I mean, if you haven't gotten into a metaverse project, I think you are late right now. And I don't know what you're waiting for. You should invest into a metaverse project right now. And obviously, as you already might see, the project that we're actually promoting it is Shiryo because it has all the major points that we just talked about. It is a metaverse, it is an NFT, it is a game, it is supported and it is going to Dubai as if you already saw the previous video. So I mean a lot of great things are coming up. I hope that you do your own research about the topics that we just talked about because I feel that something great is gonna be coming the next days. So that's it for the video today. Please keep being informed, do your own research, and see you until the next time.